I can be internet guy, and Mose will be
Who's
reading.
typing? Who's typing the shit that's popping up on the screen?
I got it.
Oh, that's
Yes.
easy.
Oh, which one
We
do you
don't
want?
even type it. We just once the typing happens, there's a button that'll say show the. So we don't type it; it'll just show it.
Well, we have to type it first, and then
we have to type it first.
yeah.
The fuck are you guys
Shit.
talking about?
All right, it's
The
already
comments
live.
that the people make.
Already. Hello, hi, good evening. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Oh yeah, this is all the stuff from
Comix went live.
We're live.
Something's up with the Facebook live.
Hi.
Is it recording, man? Yes.
Yeah, man.
Oh, are we recording?
That wasn't a throwback to the
I
episode.
thought it was.
I was genuinely asking. I now know why. I now know why Ash was confused. I'm sorry, buddy. Welcome to another episode of Comix. We are 3/5 of the podcast. My name is Luis. I will be your host today. Zoltan over there, also known as Mobstash. And we got the wonderful Mighty Mosby, freshly back from You've been to so many conventions over the past 2 weeks.
I know, right?
And I know it was only 2, but you went multi-day, right? You're one of those.
Yes, both cons. Yes.
Oh my goodness! So for those that don't know, for this past week, can you share with the team with the group listening? What did you cosplay as when you went to? It was Comic-Con, right?
I did both. So I did Fan Expo in November, and then I did LA Comic-Con last weekend. So I hit them both. I did me a little variety. It was I realized I did all DC. It was all DC in both cons. That's so funny. I did went all DC. So for Fan Expo, I did Black Canary, comic book accurate, like throwback Black Canary with the bodysuit all the way up to the neck and the leather jacket and the boots with the gray tights, not the fishnets. I should be showing these pictures. That's what I should be doing. And then, for LA, I did Two-Face on Saturday, Harvey Dent, and then on Sunday, I did Supergirl. So
hold on. Let's I should have been more prepared when I set you up for this thing.
Hey, that's Fan Expo. That was the only other Black Canary I saw all day. And as soon as I spotted her, I was like, get over here. And it was
get your sexy ass on over here. Look at that shit, dude. Oh my god. Did you do that yourself?
Okay, so I cheated a little bit. The mouth is actually a tattoo. It's like a stick-on tattoo.
Okay.
And then I blended it in and built around it. Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's so badass. That's so impressive.
Yeah,
right?
That's
like
so fucking cool.
As soon as I saw that tattoo, it was like light bulb. And I said, okay, I can make this work. I'm not quite ready for all the extra cool stuff. I'm at Jeffrey.
This was for the last expo. Which one was this one?
This is the LA Comic-Con on Sunday.
This is day 2.
Yes, day 2.
Look at my girl. Woo. Goddamn, Mose. That's so badass. I'm glad. So you had a wonderful time.
I did. I could not resist. Look at some of these looks. This was Saturday in LA.
Yeah.
I mean,
dude, that's
that was fucking Bridesmaids when she has all the puppies.
Girl right there. That is shout out to @Gracie the cosplay lass. She is phenomenal, as you can see. That's my girl right there. She also bakes cakes. Siren Sweet. Yeah.
I like cake. Boom. All right.
Will she bake cakes in cosplay though?
She just might. I can't see why she doesn't. Got a hell of a closet. So.
I got a request. Well, that is awesome. I'm glad that you do. I haven't cosplayed in a long time, but it is truly exhausting to
oh my gosh.
be in a costume and you're so amped day 1 and then day's over and and cosplay attire isn't comfortable. And so you're walking around all day, looking at art, taking pictures, grabbing people you want to take pictures with them. Well, let me pause myself right there. For those that haven't been to a convention ever and are like, hey, maybe I want to go. What's the hype? So Comic-Con San Diego turned into what celebrities are we going to see? Yep. And so, but for someone that maybe not be so into it, what would you say to let's say the casual fan with family or without family? What would you be your recommendation?
Got it. So I would have to say that now what cons have become, they've evolved into this experience for any level of nerddom. It's just like, if you're just like a toe into it, there's an area for you. If you're deep cut looking for the $700 signature comic in the back, there's an area for you. And now they're even embracing the anime world, because this year at the LA Comic-Con, there was a whole second side that was all anime. And Joseph Young was there. Light Yagami was there. I was just like, okay.
Light Yagami? Oh!
Light Yagami was there. His dub voice, not the sub voice. But I mean, he's done so many. Lelouch, like he's just, he had the longest line for a reason. But just that's what what it's become. It used to just be like, you know, no offense, just like hardcore nerd, sweaty nerd kind of event, like deep into D&D kind of nerd, like Magic the Gathering level nerds. And then it just has exploded to a
oh shit, we lost viewers. Just kidding.
Cancel.
It's funny you say that though, because I could not agree with you more. Like, I absolutely encourage families with kids, if like, hey, you don't know what to do, go there. Like, unlike Hollywood Boulevard, where they're like, hey, $1 for a fucking photo, these people, they're living for this. Like, they spent time to like cut some outfits out from Goodwill and create this costume. And then for you to say, hey, can I take a picture? There is no more like honor of a feeling of like, you want to take a picture with me? Like,
right?
Of course, bring your little kids in here. Like, what's up, Ash?
Except for 2 years ago, and you, not you, but when I say you, I'm addressing the person as if I've seen them or as if I know them. You who dressed like Gambit, and I had my little fucking, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking take a picture with Gambit, and I said, sorry, sir, can I take a picture with you? Because I used my work voice, like I don't cuss at all. And he went, yeah, and I went, oh, okay, never mind, I'm good, thank you. No. And it's like, no, it's good. Like, there's those people.
Yeah,
the ones
true.
that kind of
get a little Hollywood.
There are the douches that do that to get chicks. You're cosplaying as a character to get chicks. Does that make sense? Like,
well, remember we went
those
to
people?
Comic-Con
Fuck you guys.
And it was the crew that was dressed as the Suicide Squad, the David Ayer film Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
And Ash did the same thing. He went up to the Will Smith character. He's like, "Can I take a picture?" He's, "We're in a hurry. Make it fast. Up. We're all good, man. Thank you." Like, like, I'm like, dude, fuck you, man. Like,
wow, what a dick. Ew.
Yeah, people get Hollywood real quick. And all right, go back to your job as an accountant on
Monday.
Monday.
Like you're wearing makeup like the rest of us.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
What did you dress up for? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what you, come on, man.
But then you get those cool people. We met a Constantine that year, and the Constantine was so cool, just like, because he knew like a magic trick to throw like fire, like a little fireball thing. And so he's like, "Oh, do you want to see my magic trick?" We're like, "Yeah." Absolutely. And so like he did that. But then even just like with your experience, like the other Black Canary, she seemed the Black Cat Venom look like, oh fuck yeah, like do you want the Venom head in it? Like, you know, those people that just show, and they'll even take requests like, how do you want me to pose? So like, no, fucking hit me with whatever. Holy Mose, your cosplay great. Which was your favorite?
Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. Surprisingly, it was the Supergirl. It ended up being the Supergirl being my favorite. Because I was like, is this gonna look good? Like when I was putting it together, I was just like, oh, this is so basic. It's gonna look average. And then That was the one that got the most hype. People stopped me the most in that look for photos.
Sometimes a simple look is
and sometimes it works. And the
Yeah.
wig was hitting, the blonde was popping, and I was like, you know what? This came together really well. I was very proud of that one. And then of course the makeup I did for Two-Face. So it's hard, but I had a really good time in that Supergirl look, surprisingly. Yeah.
dude, that's dope. Yeah, it's because like sometimes I feel the simple really just connects. Like when there was one year that me and my sister we dressed as androids 17 and 18
Nice.
from Dragon Ball Z, and and because it's such a simple design, like jeans, some chucks, like, and then all we did to like try to amp it up is we threw some like really light blue contacts, like ice blue, to make us like machines or whatever. And oh, dude, that was so great. Like,
well, the contact lenses can be the game changer. They can be as simple as adding that accessory could be a game changer. Oh man, I have definitely seen cosplayers go from to wow with just the contacts.
Right? Yeah. But yeah, no, it's definitely a good.
When I was Gambit for Halloween, which when I did the purple contacts, I didn't want to take them out. Like I didn't have boring brown eyes. You know what I mean? Or boring. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it made it look like my eyes were popping.
Ooh.
So this
cool.
was me. This was me a couple years ago. Like I know, I think like maybe 4 years.
Is that the guy Trunks?
Yeah, his Trunks over here.
Okay.
But Diana, Esteban's wife. Oh,
she hooked you up with that.
Yeah, she does special effects makeup, and
Lucy.
I know. But yeah, so she did the whole Piccolo thing. She got the ears on and everything, and my sister made the costume, and I just bought a Under Armour that had the Piccolo design arms.
Yeah.
So I just had to paint my hands, paint my face. But yeah, man, it was a great fucking time.
That's really good. Nice. I like that. Well done. Piccolo. Instant transmission.
Special being canon actually, but
excuse me.
I never got into Dragon Ball Z because there was like, oh, that doesn't count, and then this doesn't. It's like
there's only one thing that doesn't count. It all counts except for GT. Get out of here. Don't even try.
Dragon Ball Z Kai is the way for you, sir. There's everything.
Because that shit was out since like I was a kid. You know what I mean?
Came out 87? 87 is when the manga came out. 89.
Came out earlier than that.
Well, Dragon Ball Z did. Dragon Ball.
Yes, sorry. Dragon Ball was like 70. I'm like 79.
No. I think it was like.
Oh shit! Before I was a kid. Wow.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
It's too bad I don't have the internet. Otherwise, I'd be able to look that up. Let me see.
I'm looking it up now. Oh yes, 84.
It was 84.
Nice.
Yeah. I was way off.
And then the anime, the manga came out in 86 for Dragon Ball Z. Yes. And then 89 is when. Okay. Cool.
Yes.
Well, without further ado, just want to, aside from nerd news, and we just like to recap of what it is that we're doing, we also like to showcase a drink. Today, I have a drink called Shell Shock.
Woo!
Look at that.
Oh shit! And it does have a ninja or
turtle on it.
Not a ninja turtle, right?
I mean, it's like a poser Ninja Turtle, and there's like a shredder looking hand. And I mean, it looks. It's clearly inspired by Ninja Turtle. He has size. But yeah.
Oh, the weapon. I think he said, "Oh, he has size." I was like, "Ee."
Look at that curve.
Look at that curve.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So,
I mean, that's suable. I mean, you could tell it's Ninja Turtles.
Ooh.
It's like it tastes like coffee. I wasn't ready for that. It's good.
Like coffee.
It's good. I was like, my finger points. I was expecting it to be like a beer, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was like a cold coffee. Yeah. So it's Imperial Stout with pecans, fudge, caramel, vanilla. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, that sounds like a bomb though.
Yeah. So the texture is very much like a Guinness.
Okay.
Guinness.
I wasn't ready for it because Guinnesses are.
Does it taste like coffee with alcohol in it, or is it like oh, I can't even tell there's alcohol, and then you're running naked looking for KFC?
Like, have you ever had Belching Beaver?
I dated her once, but
is that a snatch joke?
That is a snatch joke.
Why is it snatch? Why is it going to the side?
Squeaky. That's what that was.
I don't think that's how
the old hatchet wound. You know what I mean?
No.
Oh fuck!
Rumba.
Now you can't run for president.
Belching Beaver is a beer, and they have a peanut butter stout, which is really good. But it's still that thick. It's that thick.
Girthy.
Yeah.
He's avoiding the word girthy.
I know. I was trying to get away.
It's trying hard not to say it.
Help it. But yeah. Anyway, it's good. It's good, despite my initial face. But yeah, it's cute for the can itself.
Yeah,
shredder.
That's definitely a can I would keep in my apartment.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I got 3 more.
Boom.
Okay. Well.
Hey, by the way, are they all the same?
Yeah.
Are they all the? Oh, okay.
That'd be dope.
One's not red or purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. It's like because the colors are kind of blended, but it has Leonardo's colors, but he's obviously has the size, which is Raphael's.
Oh,
thing.
okay, yeah.
So it's like, but like you said, it is clearly I don't want to say rip off. It clearly an inspiration from the Ninja Turtles. So the idea that they don't get sued is interesting.
They did the last Ronin before the last Ronin.
Yeah, no shit.
That's the last Ronin. Ronin.
Oh yeah, he has like ninja stars and shit on his back.
Nice.
So they're like they try to make them look different, but it's like it's called shell shock.
Stars inside. Definitely, because I said
at least it's not Battletoads taking the fucking credit.
Fucking Battletoads.
All right, so little throwback to when we used to be fun and play games. Comix Plays is happening again. God damn it.
We never finished. Did we finish it on hard? You know what? You know what? Yes,
I did.
Who got hard? Who got hard?
Did we finish it on?
I was hard the whole time.
Oh damn!
Edging like a motherfucker.
Somebody kept picking April O'Neil. How can I help it?
Listen, she had that microphone and a camera. She was.
I know she was all. She was hanging everybody.
Like she was fucking your ass up.
Right, I couldn't help it.
We will get back into that. I do want to get back into Dead by Daylight. They just released Chucky on that.
No.
Yeah. Yes, they did. His little pit for a beat.
Do you have to pay or?
The ring bitch had me fucked up.
If you want to play as him, but you don't have to pay to just play the game, and then it's like a Russian roulette. You don't know what killer is going to come after you.
Hey,
I was playing the other day.
Yeah, sorry, go.
Alien got introduced, so we have Alien in there. Then we have fucking Chucky in there. His little pitter patter. He's like running after you. It's all like with his.
It's gonna be real creepy.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking cool. So yeah, we'll get back.
Did like killing us?
Oh yeah, he loved it. So I told him like, if we do it again, would you be down? He's like, fuck yeah, I'm down.
Yes.
He was too good at it.
He was good.
He was silent the whole time.
But if it's the 4 of us, like against some random killer, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Did he? I feel like he almost killed somebody, and they were dragging, and then he went for everybody else. Like it was just like to make you suffer.
Oh yeah. It's just like
he was pretty
yeah, he's definitely doing that.
He was really fucking up.
But we do have a variety of topics today. If I can throw it over to you, Mose, very briefly and discreetly mention the topics of what the people will be here to part of the episode. Please.
So apparently some set leaks happened on an upcoming film, and we got some info out about that. A Star Wars project is getting its 2nd season delayed until 2025. Oh my gosh. Netflix is at it again, giving 2nd seasons to shows that don't deserve them. Kevin Feige is talking again. He's giving some news about the future of the MCU. Oh gosh, a sequel nobody asked for. Like, come on, we don't need that. We got a sequel that nobody asked for. An anime, I still don't quite understand why it will exist. Plus a movie review if we get time.
All right. So that being said, what is the first item on the docket?
First item up is some sad leaks happened on the Deadpool movie, and Ryan Reynolds has got something to say.
So yeah, so the set leaks that happened, and on the Deadpool set, it was Ryan Reynolds came out essentially voicing that he didn't appreciate uh,
Mhm.
that these sets were coming out. He's like, because these films are being made for entertainment,
Mhm.
and so he's just wanting us to be respectful of the art of just like, if we don't allow us to surprise you, then it's not going to be a fun time, essentially. So, so yeah, so it's so here
What are the
is
leaks? Is it like the yellow Wolverine outfit uniform, or what is the leak?
yeah, that's one of them that he's talking about.
Okay, I did
Um,
like the fucking the full on mask because I only saw I thought it was just gonna be heavyweight says hello my favorite podcast, thank you.
Hi, heavyweight.
what's up, heavyweight?
Hey heavyweight. I did like the fucking old school mask. Fucking I keep doing the fucking horns, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like I don't know. I didn't know they were leaked. I just thought it was like promo pictures, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Mm-mm. I noticed I read a part of the statement where he's talking about like we're trying to do this normal without using big budget sets and a ton of CGI. We're just trying to be making it as realistic as possible. And I was like, I sense the frustration and the rush to judgment. The fans can be hella harsh if you're not doing like Baz Luhrmann level rollouts for all the movies. Like sometimes the budget is not there for all that, y'all.
yeah, exactly. And so, and that's what he said. He's like, I rather make this movie outside with practical effects as opposed to being inside a room with CGI. He's like, but in order for that to happen, it needs to be filmed in real places, and that can only happen and to keep the magic of cinema if people are
Mhm.
respectful of the shit that's being
I
leaked.
mean, even in part two, when Brad Pitt is coming down, it kind of looks cartoony. So not all the other parts, the fucking cable parts were dope, but I'm saying like remember when like he's like in the wires or something, like and you see his
Mhm.
like it looked like, oh, this is like a little cartoony.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I do. I do get where the guy's coming from. I'm just like, oh
Yeah,
yeah, that
absolutely.
sucks.
How do you guys feel about the Marvels being the lowest? Yeah, I heard it was a really good movie. I don't know.
I
You
heard
know
it
what?
too.
I heard. You guys heard it was good.
I heard. Well, yeah. I mean, in Rotten
I
Tomatoes, it was supposed
I
to
heard
be.
it was better than people expected.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I mean, but that doesn't mean it's good. Like if you think food's gonna taste like shit and you eat it and be like, oh, it's not bad. Like that doesn't mean
Yeah.
it's good. You know,
Well,
like
we said no wiggle room for you bitches.
like what I will say though is Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle.
Oh my god, I
Genuinely
cried
surprised
so
me.
much in that movie. Sorry,
Oh,
didn't
dude,
mean to
I
cut you
cried
off.
hard. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Have you watched Blue
Every
Beetle? Most?
Yep, I fell asleep.
there was so much family stuff that's like, that's my grandma Kata. That's
know,
my
right?
fucking blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah. No, it for
Was it
me. It
because
was
you guys are Latin? Is it because you guys are Latinx?
maybe.
Well, just it reminded me of
Maybe, yeah, like because I
Yeah.
think it was very familiar, like
Mm.
the little things that it was a little bit of like a caricature of some of the characters, but like
Yeah.
the idea that this person goes to his first day at work and the whole family's in the van cheering him on and he's embarrassing the guy at work, like that's very much a Hispanic culture thing of just like, oh,
Mm.
look at our boy, he's making it, like, and they're so overly excited that it kind of gets uh like you can't help but get a little bit embarrassed. Like you're just
And
kind of
then
like,
Yeah.
also too, the most positive fucking role model, what happens, and you're like, fuck.
yeah,
He
Oh
or
yeah.
she is cheering up everybody like we're gonna lose a house, this, that, whatever. He's
Don't
cheering
worry
up
about it.
everybody. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. And then fuck you, dude.
That was tough.
And,
Yep.
but then even in
I
the
cried
end,
at least 4 times in that.
oh, dude, same. Like
Yeah.
I watched it by myself because I started to watch it, and then I was like, I was charmed by it right out the gate, and I was like, I'm gonna watch this with my wife. And then I thought about it. I'm like, she's kind of over some of these Marvel. I'm like Marvel comic book movies. I know it's a DC film, but I know she's kind of over it. So I'm like, let me not press it. Let me just keep watching. And oh, dude, I was just crying by myself my day off. Like it was fucking.
The nod to the old uniforms. The uncle who's a conspiracist is actually smart and not just fucking conspiracy for the sake of conspiracy, but no knowledge whatsoever. Like he was actually, I don't know, it was really fucking good.
And even the end, like when it became like the symbiotic relationship with the Blue Beetle, and she stops
the reloading, and he's still walking. Oh, that was so dope. It was good. I can't believe you didn't like it.
She tells him, "We're not."
I didn't like it. I said I fell asleep.
when he was like gonna do the finishing blow, and it stopped him. He's like, "We're not killers," which is
yeah.
The rules are.
Batman, get out of here!
It had the Spider-Man 1 thing when that half a face. I was like, okay. I get it. Whatever.
I figure that whenever I see stuff like that, I'm like, oh, that's right. You probably want to show the mug of the actor.
And then two, the bad guy being like, hey, you taught me something. Like, we don't ever see that. That's kind of cool. It was a good movie. It was a good movie.
And I did enjoy the part of like, before you hate him and you want to kill him because of all the things, take a look at his background.
Yeah.
You see the background, you see his shitty story. And I mean shitty as in heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And then it's like, you suck. Like it sucks that you went through this. And it's like, and I know this sounds really cheesy, but it's like hate just builds more hate. You have to learn to understand and all that. So yeah.
Oh shit.
We're so fast.
Sorry.
We're so fast. What?
I don't know why it's not. Are you pressing it? Okay,
I am pressing it. Sorry,
that's why. Okay.
Blue Beetle deserves so much more love than it got. It was perfect representation of first generation born in the U.S. Worded beautifully, sir. Our families place all their hopes and dreams on us. Oh,
yeah.
Okay,
so
this is a sentimental film for y'all.
I think so.
Thank you, Bali.
What do you mean, y'all? No, I'm just kidding.
Also, too, like,
I love that for you people. What do you mean, you people?
The fucking part where she takes out everybody and it was like, we're gonna have to talk about your past, and she just starts giggling. I was like, oh.
Or when the robot starts speaking Spanish to her.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Oh, dude, I was just fucking laughing. I was having a great time.
Absolutely, man. Great time.
And it was
then
just
too, like, the mom go kick his ass. Like, no, it was so fucking good.
Like, and don't get me wrong, it wasn't flawless. Like when the grandma like takes out the thing in her hair and she's holding the fucking heavy ass Gatling gun. I'm like, bitch, your back cannot support that weight. Don't even bullshit me. Like, I understand what you're doing. He's like, there's many things you don't know about me, mijo. Like, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna accept it.
Should have folded her right in half.
But
we cry after we go save Jaime.
I see.
Oh,
yeah.
So good.
What do we have next on the docket, Mose?
Sorry.
That's okay.
Tangent
no. Hey, that's good. That's what this show's about.
A show that's getting a season 2. I'm surprised it's getting a season 2. It's delayed. Star Wars. We're going back to the Star Wars universe.
What's getting a season 2?
What is this one supposed to be?
Andor is getting season 2. So apparently,
I thought we were talking movies.
Star Wars, the spy thriller part. And unfortunately, season 2 has been delayed to 2025. Sorry, gang, for all of you.
I still gotta get on
12 Andor viewers.
It doesn't pull me in like Mandalorian. You know
tried.
What I mean?
I gave it a real shot, and I was just like,
What's funny is that people have told me that like Andor was the shit. Like,
yes, and I
believe
like,
you need to watch it. It's like they were comparing it to like Breaking Bad, that like Narcos, like in that level.
Really?
It's like an espionage type. And I'm like, really? I'm like that? And they're like, yeah. And they're like, like, I don't know if I want to put my wife through that. They're like, no, she'll enjoy it. It's good cinema. I just never got into it, but
I couldn't get past the second episode. I tried.
You kind of got to get it done kind of ASAP before he looks like he doesn't look in the actual movie.
Like a prequel.
Because once the grays come in, it's gonna be like, bro, come on.
See, but that's kind of what I feel about like a lot of the Star Wars is doing different mistakes than what Marvel is doing. Is Star Wars is like, oh, here's this movie. Oh, this one was well received. Prequel, like, stop it, man. Like, allow things to live. Like, just
Rogue One was so good. Rogue One was just so good on its own. It didn't need more. We didn't need lead in. We didn't need build up. Like, it was great, just how it was. And now I'm like, I guess we can watch this guy's adventures. You should have given me a Poe movie if we were going to be getting some side characters' adventures. I'll take a Poe movie.
I'll watch some Poe.
You know, I'll watch some Poe.
Yeah.
The Adventures of Poe and Finn.
Anymore. He's not doing Moon Knight no more.
Is it? I think we talked about this already, but is it true that Poe and Finn were supposed to be not gay for each other, but gay and like each other?
I don't know if that was in the script.
I think it's headcanon, man. That's headcanon.
But that is something that I want to say. I don't know if it was Oscar Isaac that said that, or if it was forgot his name. It might have been Oscar Isaac that said that in a.
I feel like it was. Yeah.
And he's like, because the fans were speculating. That's what that was, because initially they were speculating that Finn was going to be the love interest of Rey.
We didn't have to speculate that. That was quite obvious that they were supposed to get romantically involved. Like, hello. It's not necessary, but
because it's like there can be a bond of friendship without it being like, I want to stick my dick in you. Like, it can.
I mean, until the second movie where he clearly wanted to stick.
The only thing that was the good surprise was she was the Jedi, because when we were looking at it, it was supposed to, we thought it was going to be Finn. We thought it was going to be Finn.
It should have
been.
Do
you remember the outrage when the trailer came out where Finn busted out the lightsaber? Yes. Dude, the hateful toxicity of Star Wars fans. They'll be like, why is there a black dude with the light? Like, I'm like,
there's no black people in space.
You fucking kidding me? Like, the sheer ignorance of it. So
there's no blacks in space, guys.
But here's the great part about Disney back then is they held their ground. They didn't leak anything. They didn't say anything. It would have been very easy for them to be like, okay, let me show a teaser of Rey being the actual Jedi so that people can speculate. They could have still done it in a way, but they fucking held their ground. They came out with the Lego toys and all of them had Finn with the fucking lightsaber. Like,
and the big fight at the end was Finn and him. And I can't think of his name.
Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren. So again, you didn't think. Yeah, that was fucking cool.
And it's like, but I just enjoyed. Oh, dude, I love that first movie so much. Force Awakens. Oh, goddamn, it was so good. Just it gave me a lot of what I wanted story wise. Like, it was just original and it was great. And then the second the second, I needed to learn to love it. And the third one, I only saw it once. I haven't seen it again.
There was a TikTok of a girl that goes, just a reminder, the prequels count, or the prequels are canon or something. And I was like,
they are
so weird.
They're not good, dude. Like, surprisingly, like when I try to rewatch it, and I know Andres, if he was here, he would be speaking up and be like, there are elements that I like about. I can't fast forward shit, dude. If I'm gonna put a movie on, I'm gonna put a movie on. Like, I can't be
Natalie Portman's abs. That's the only thing that was a positive.
Dude, I'm not that horny. Like, I don't need to be like, oh, I'm watching this for her abs. Like,
it's supposed to be like
the 90 minutes of bullshit story. I'm supposed to just doing it. Like, this bitch does crunches. Like, you know, that's not enough for me, man.
No, that pod race was fucking dope, dude. When he's all in the air and he's all,
stop it.
I didn't say Phantom Menace. I know Phantom Menace gets some of the most hate, but Phantom Menace to me, as a movie from beginning to end, was more palatable than Attack of the Clones.
Oh, Mom, I just can't do it. I hate that line. I hate that line.
But it's. I think the cringiest parts for me was when they were trying to create a romantic atmosphere between Padme and
the child.
Anakin. And, no, we're still talking. You're still talking Phantom Menace. I'm talking about the second.
Oh,
and the
yeah.
third. Although I haven't
Sorry, my
seen
bad.
the third beginning to end in a while, but I tried. It was like maybe Christmas last year. I tried watching Attack of the Clones. I think I made it 30 minutes, and I was like, I can't, dude. Like,
it's so bad.
It's not good.
So bad.
What fight did you guys like better? The I have the high ground fight or the fucking we're both gods fight in Kenobi?
Kenobi.
I mean, why would you fight from the low ground like that? That's dumb.
You underestimate my power. I'm gonna do 3 flips. Like, why are you flipping? You have the force. Push him back as you jump.
Why not force push? Oh my god!
But then again, it's like the same kind of shit in like Multiverse of Madness. It's like fucking Reed Richards, smartest man on earth, and it's like, here's Scarlet Witch, and I'm gonna try to like reach out and like grab her shirt. Like, that's gonna help.
Yes, that was his thing. He just went.
Yeah.
Like, what's that gonna do?
You dead motherfucker. Like,
oh
hey,
god.
Try. Yeah. So I mean,
my favorite fight.
Second
favorite fight from the prequels is actually the Yoda fight and Count Dooku.
Oh yeah,
I love that shit.
You kind of wonder, like, when he was young, how did he fight? So that did kind of answer it. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
He was so little.
It doesn't make sense though, because like right after he's done doing all those flips, he like fucking force pulls his fucking crutch. I'm like, cute, bro. Man. What are we doing here?
He was flying all around the room.
At the time, it was cool because it's like we never knew what he fought like, and you finally get to see it.
This shit was great. I was so happy.
Like, and even him versus Darth Sidious was still against the Emperor. Like in the third one, I just remember when they're fighting in the Senate or whatever. Like, I thought that was a fucking cool scene. Like, and so there are cool scenes, but the movie as a whole was not good. Like, I just. God, and it sucks because like, as a Star Wars fan, I want to like it.
Aww.
I just can't. Like when we watched Mandalorian, my wife became interested, so we saw the OG trilogy, and she's like, "Oh, let's watch the prequels." And we started it, and she was not down. I'm like, "Don't worry, I'm so sorry for doing this."
I apologize. Cut shit off. She's like, "What the fuck?
What the fuck is this? She's gonna bang that 10-year-old? Like, not right now. In like 2 years.
Man,
serious.
Now he's 12, so you could.
He's 12, but he looks 22.
So creeped out. So creeped out. I had somebody had to explain it to me like 4 times. I was like, that 23-year-old woman is supposed to be 14, and that man is 12, and they're married now. I was just like, all right.
She was 14 in Phantom Menace.
14.
Get the fuck out of here! I don't think I picked up on that.
14.
So over here, he's like, those abs don't look 14. Oh,
when Estefan makes all the clips, that's what's gonna show. Those abs don't look 14.
Yeah. What's that? We got kicked off of Comic-Con Radio.
Did you just get the video of Luis? I just want to say sometimes the jokes get away from me.
It got pulled out of context. I was out when I said that. Oh, that's right, because if they clip it, they'll just see my stupid mug. It's fucking pedo over here.
Pedo guy over here.
What do we got next?
He just became a red dot.
Oh gosh. So for those of you who are as addicted to the shit that Netflix keeps putting out as the rest of us, that fucking Squid Game show is getting us back in.
Right, still finished it.
The
Instagram
started it?
Squid Game.
The challenge. Oh, the reality show, right?
I saw some of it.
Back.
Yeah.
Right? Not the Korean
not
show.
Not the OG Squid. No, the challenge game.
I saw the trailer or something. I saw like paintballs being hit or something.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's so good. Me and my wife finished it yesterday. Like, we're all about it. Like,
both shows.
The reality show or the show?
The reality show.
Oh, okay.
The reality show is really fucking good, man. Like, they replicate a lot of the games from the Korean show, and like they've changed some of them. Like the final one in the Korean drama is like a fight to the death, so they don't do that, But like, but like the bridge where if you stand on the wrong plate, you fucking fall through. Like,
yep,
that shit is in there. Like, it's so fucking wild, and it starts with like 450 contestants, and then it goes down to one, and you can win $4 million. Like
$4 million damn dollars.
And you just see all these people break down, like having emotional breakdowns, crying. Oh, dude,
$4 million?
$4 million. It took him a second to hear that 4 million.
4.6.
What?
Like, every time someone gets eliminated, you see their pot get bigger. And so then you see, like, and there's certain factions. They take away technology. They're just in prison, essentially, with all these other contestants, and they start like fucking plotting against people to try to get people out. Like, they become really factioned.
Like Survivor?
Fast.
Yes.
Very much. Real quick.
Dude, they got fucking heartless quick. Like,
$4 million will do that shit, man.
Yeah, dude. But like, what's funny is like, there's like this ghetto lady from LA, and like she's being like such a bitch to this other person. I'm not gonna give anything away. But
we're not gonna watch it, bro.
We're talking about the black one.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Her name is Ashley.
I was gonna say, as soon as you said ghetto, I was like, oh,
that's code.
Bitch is either black or Mexican. I don't know
which one.
But she grew up at or around where I live. Yeah, she might be from Long Beach. I'm not positive.
She might be.
Oh, dude. But yeah,
that's funny.
I hated her. I won't say why, but goddamn it. There was a plan in place, and she's like, I don't know him anything. Let him fucking go. Like, and she just bailed on the plan, and then the person in front of her got eliminated. It sucks.
Damn. She said by any means necessary.
Yeah, but then again, like I said, it's fucking $4 million. So, but yeah, if you think you are ready for competing for $4 million and you want to compete, they're opening up a casting call, I guess, for if you want to be on the next Squid Game.
But I heard they was getting sued.
They were getting sued. I heard about that too. I looked into it. So what they were getting sued for was, I guess, some of the contestants complained that they got hypothermia because their like living quarters were very cold, and so some of the people got sick, and that's what they were suing for.
And more than that,
$4 million, dude. Shut up.
Apparently, they added in like the game was hella fixed, and there were like ringers in there, people that they clearly picked to be like winning these challenges and making it further along in the game, and that they were basically saying we never really had a chance of actually winning the money because they picked who they wanted to be competing.
That's why I hate reality shows because there's no show if everybody's chill. Hey, by the way, you gotta hate this chick because
gotta make it messy. Gotta make it messy.
Well, what it is in shows like that. So, like, my wife is like really into
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Is really into the Challenge, another reality show.
And hell yeah!
Oh, that's right. We've talked about this.
I love that shit.
You watching this season?
No, I don't have regular like cable or nothing.
Neither do we. We're stealing her sisters to log on to the MTV app, but
nice.
Anyway, and so she's such a fan that she listens to these podcasts that break down each reality show episode. And so what they do, one of the questions that has come up is that of like, do you get more screen time depending on how much drama you are? And the short answer is yes. So what'll happen is, you know how like there'll be reality show, like if you're watching The Real World or something, they're all interacting, and then it cuts to an interview with the person and be like, Ash is a son of a bitch. I hate that guy. Like, so what'll happen
is Mom.
Leading up to that interview, like right out the gate, they're like, how do you feel about everybody in the house? Like, oh, everyone's great. And what you don't know is that it's actually 3 hours of them like, come on, who do you not like?
Yeah.
Really? Mose did you dirty. Really? Tell us what you really feel. If you could tell her something right now. And then like they amp you up, and then they won't let you leave the room essentially until you give them something. And they say some like thing and be like, yeah, like he sucks. And so like it'll show them interacting as friends. It'll cut to the guys like he sucks. And then you as a viewer be like, oh, Luis is horrible because he's talking shit. But it's like because they're trying to create this drama. And so I'm a fucking nerd. In watching Squid Game, after we finished it, it advertised making of Squid Game. So of course we watched it. It was like a 30-minute watch. And the producers of the show were like, we were really intimidated at the start of it because there's 400 contestants to start it. But the stories were writing themselves. Like we just have to hit record because they immediately got cutthroat with each other. Like,
oh god,
they were $4 million, man.
Yeah, dude. Like, and so all the storylines that were happening, like, they're just fucking, yeah, they're just dollar signs on their eyes. I'm sure, you know. But yeah,
I can only imagine.
Not to mention taxes. Not to mention, yeah, man, you ain't getting $4 million.
I know. You know, if we're talking about that, like you're getting maybe low 3.
Yeah, like 2.
Like a third. You'll get like two-thirds of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, okay. Not to be fucking okay. So when my mom passed, they sold the house and I got like $10,000, right? And when I filed my taxes, they filed it like I owed so much fucking money. And I was like, I didn't make this money. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're tripping, dog.
Yes, you did, according to the IRS. Just because you got it in one lump doesn't mean it isn't money you earned for the year.
So I owed 7, which means I got $3,000 of the $10,000. So I can't imagine $4 million. Like, I don't even think it's 3. I think you probably got 1.5, maybe.
No, you're gonna at least get 2.7.
Like,
you're gonna get 2.7, 2.8. Yeah.
All right, I'll give it that, but still, you're not getting like. God
and
damn,
you're still getting
so
taxed on that 2.7 or that 2.8 too. You're getting taxed on that bitch later.
Yeah.
Oh, enjoy the money, folks.
Crazy. Yep.
Jesus Christ. What else do we have on the docket?
Kevin Feige, folks. Kevin Feige.
What about this guy now?
He has confirmed that RDJ is not coming back to the MCU. Despite the rumors, he's not coming back.
Man, if he came back as Jarvis, that'd be cool. It takes him out of the fucking suit and we get his quips, it'd be fine. Or even like how they have how Blue Beetle like was smarter than him. You know what I mean? Like that would have been cool. Like, now what you want is this, or we'll, you know what I mean? I don't know.
He said no.
Just to have
Yeah, I mean, I kind of get it. Like,
I kind of agree.
How fucking beautiful would it be is if Ironheart visited his daughter and it's like, oh my god, but him as Jarvis inside it, that'd be beautiful, man.
Oh, that would be cute. Yeah.
I mean, they do already have the plot. There is the plot line of him bringing himself back from the dead by bringing his intelligence back and putting in blah blah. You know, like it's doable, but do we need it? Do we need that?
What Feige had said about that specifically is, I don't want the way our send-off that we did for Iron Man was so beautiful. If we bring him back, it'll undo the events of Avengers Endgame, and we don't want to do that. So because that send-off was so good, that send-off was so good, let's leave that alone.
And a lot of people feel that way. I've seen that sentiment. Yeah, I've seen that sentiment stated in many spaces.
Because otherwise, we turn into Dragon Ball. Like someone dies.
How do you guys feel about the rumor that they want to bring back the original cast of Avengers?
They clearly not. If he's
yeah,
I do believe that they're looking to do like a soft reboot of the Avengers, and it might be a lot of returning people with. Because I mean, the Avengers in the comic books, they've changed that shit all the time. So I can see like bringing in the Thing as someone of the Avengers, bringing in fucking Thor.
Spider-Man's gonna be there.
Throw Spider-Man in that bitch. I guess he's gonna play like a major role in it
moving forward.
Because Marvel wants to harness the couple movies they have left with Spider-Man. You know, would it get renewed for an additional 3?
They really don't have to do the whole thing again. They just, fucking
3 more.
You're here. You're in this movie. Like, it doesn't have to fucking connect this time. Everything just has to. You happen to be here. This fucking crisis happened. Go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to.
Yeah, and see, and that's a bummer though. With I'm just thinking about the Marvels. If it got, you guys said you guys heard good things about it, that doesn't change my sentiment of whether or not I want to watch it. Like, I still don't care to. I might end up at some point, but I said the same thing about Lightyear, and I never saw that, and that's on Disney Plus, so I could just hit play and it'll show, and I haven't. I'm watching reruns of The Office instead. You know what I mean? Like, it's
same. It is so fucking crazy. It is so crazy. It's we always bring this up. Like okay, I just started Twisted Metal, and you brought that shit up like 6 months ago.
Yeah,
and I was like, yeah, I'll get to it. I'll get to it. And only because I'm on vacation did I see Blue Beetle. Did I see Twisted Metal? But it's that 70s show, The Office. It's like the stuff that I've already fucking seen a million times.
It's like your comfort food. Yeah.
It's a fucking weird investment. And it's only, if it was like no streaming, we'd be watching whatever the fuck is on.
Sure.
The best of what's on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why we all know Simpsons. That's why we all know fucking Beavis and Butthead. Like, little by little, cable grew. And now we're to the point where, like, oh, yeah. We just whatever is in your fucking bubble.
It's crazy about that, though, because it's like, if I have a day off and I have to go back to work tomorrow, then I want to watch something while I'm eating, then I am going to watch The Office, because I'm just like, I know it's going to bring me entertainment because I like The Office. Yeah. As opposed to, in your case, I'm going to throw on an episode of Twisted Metal because, and then you're like, but it may not be good. And that's only it's already going to take an hour away of my day
half
off.
Hour, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to start a video game. I'm just for my hands to be free to eat. I know I'm going to have,
and then Boley just added that he's currently watching Dexter. Fucking great show. Love
Excellent
Dexter.
choice. Excellent choice.
Stop at season 4 though.
Trinity Killer, and then
Killer, and then it ended. Nothing else happened. Rita's dead.
He said that's it. All the rest of
that fucked up, but that's how
dream. Ignore it.
With Twisted Metal, the amount of gore, it's not about the gore.
No.
Right? So if I'm watching The Conjuring, I'm like, no, I'm gonna be scared through that whole shit. But this is like kind of like the guy getting shot in the nuts, the brains and stuff. Like, it was like, oh, okay, it fits in this world. I'm not meant to be scared. It's more meant to be whatever. I think it's just that too. Like, it's not for scary movies. I'm talking about myself.
Yeah,
I enjoyed Twisted Metal more than I thought I would. By the way,
it was good. It surprised me.
And to know that Samoa Joe, fucking wrestler, it's so good. Yeah,
that was crazy.
And he's just laughing. Oh my god. And the way they ended it, just holding the two guns. I only seen the first episode, and I was like, "You ended it so good. Like you ended it where I have to see the next episode."
Well, I'm surprised you didn't get on it sooner because your girl's in it. Beatrice,
my Stephanie Beatrice. That's not my girl. My girl is the one Addie Samberg is all about.
Well, I figured it was
Amy. She's hot. Amy is fucking hot. How dare you?
Rosa Diaz?
No. Oh my god. The fact that you said Rosa Diaz
over Rosa.
That was pretty fucking hot.
Kidding?
I know. Rosa's hot. Rosa's hot. Just different. Girl Next Door is my shit. Not the movie. Although that's my shit. But Girl Next Door.
If I'm dating a woman, I need her to be edgy. Absolutely.
You're looking for some Jessica Jones shit.
Right? I need some Jessica Jones energy.
Jessica Jones, someone that'll break my ribs.
Tell me what to
do. And she dates chicks in the show.
And I learned. So when we were watching Twisted Metal, like every episode, my wife would be like, "God, Anthony Mackie's so hot," and I'm like, "Okay." And then we keep watching, and she's like, "Fuck, he's so hot. He's like so attractive." I'm like, "Great."
Sure.
Like by the third episode, she's like, he's not like everyone stops to look at you hot, but he's just so charming and funny. And
I was gonna say he was very charming in that, like You got to give Captain America 4 a chance because I think he could fucking win you.
I would definitely.
So we're talking about how like it's not expected to be great, so they want to bring back the old cast. But
I'm just thinking of the double standard because it's like 4 episodes in, you just keep telling me how attractive this man is and how you like. I'm like, all right, like what are we doing? Like if I was to do that, like that wouldn't have been acceptable.
What are we doing?
Rosa Diaz, goddamn. Yeah.
He's kind of. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I mean, it's kind of attractive, right?
Pretty hard, right?
What's that?
Oh gosh.
I'm not gay, but I'll suck some dick.
It's pretty hard right now. Like what?
Oh man, $10 if I would have brought up lotion right now. But you know what I mean? Like
he's but before you bring it out, you'd be like, the camera only shows from the waist up, right? We're like, perfect. I hope you're playing a banjo down there.
Oh yeah, no, I'm playing the That's fucking funny, dude.
What do we have? Oh man, we segued hard. I don't even remember where that started. Kevin Feige.
Oh yes, they're not coming.
What do we have next on the docket?
Oh, someone has a shit. Zack Snyder acquired the rights to a 300 sequel. I'm gonna say it one more time.
That's just the sun.
Zack Snyder acquired the rights for a 300 sequel.
How excited are you about this, Mose?
0% excited.
And it shouldn't even be called 300. Isn't there already a fucking sequel?
It's already a sequel. It was
Why would you call it the same name? The only reason it's called 300 is because 300 people. Like, come on, man! Don't call it 300 again.
It should just been Spartans after that. Like that. If you had just called it Spartans, then I might have just.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Well, I guess
that would be dope.
From what he was saying is that he acquired the rights for it, and it doesn't necessarily have to be 300. That it could revolve around like the Alamo.
Wait, my bad. Pause, Luis. Was 300 was the sequel called 301? Or am I tripping?
I think it was it was like 300.
I wasn't even trying to make a joke. That I swear to God, I really thought it was that.
No, you did not think it was called 300.
301.
What the?
Oh, it wasn't.
Sorry, my bad.
I don't think it was directed by.
No, clearly not.
Yeah, no,
it
wasn't.
DVD.
It was Rise of an Empire was the name.
Yes, so bad. Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
I watched it because Ava Green. I watched anything with
Magneto's in it.
Magneto's in it.
Yeah, he's the fucking guy that jumps off the back and then spears that motherfucker. He's like Laurinaitis. Laurinaitis is like number 1.
Did you say Laurinaitis? Laurinaitis. Say the name again.
Laurinaitis.
Say it one more time.
Laurinaitis. Am I saying it wrong?
Do you mean Leonidas?
Leonidas. You made it sound like I'm saying it way off. Like, come on, Samsonite. I was way off. Come on.
Laurinaitis.
I like how you did that. You acted like I was saying it way off.
That was an accidental dab. That was accidental.
Oh, Ash's him. He watches an episode of Twisted Metal all of a sudden. Mr. Cool Guy over here.
That was an accidental dab.
Yeah, dude. But yeah,
my favorite, she goes directly into the camera.
Come on.
He was saying that
Laurinaitis sounds way better. Sorry, Luis. Go ahead.
It could be an Alamo sequel, or I'm not. A sequel to the 300 franchise, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be in the same era. It could just be another fight where they're outnumbered.
Oh,
well, they did show the way they ended it because of the narrator that's in the movie. I mean, you could show that fight of how we got here because that inspired these guys, so we could show that. That'd be cool. That story.
I mean, I guess. I think what I feel is like Zack Snyder after the whole Snyder Cut shit. Like he really created like this big buzz around him, and I'm like, ugh, I'm not. I don't know. Like, I see David Ayer is like seeing him. And like he's really worshiping what Snyder did, and so David Ayer is trying to create that same energy. But I'm just kind of like, not
always bring that up. Yeah, we always bring that up. Yeah.
He seems like such a little Such a little dork for that. Release the haircut. No, thank you. No, thank
No
you.
one is no one is backing.
No one cares. We don't want to see it, bud. We don't care.
Now playing devil's advocate, how much would it suck if even what he says, if 10% of what he's saying is true? Can you believe the idea that you create this thing and you're like, I did it. This is gonna change my career. And then your fucking movie studio just like just shreds it down. Like, I would be pissed. Are you kidding me? Like,
gosh.
so if there's even a small percentage of like, I get it, but dude, just
the air cut for Suicide Squad, right?
Yep. Yes. He's gonna try. Okay. He just wants to convince us that he wasn't crazy for picking Jared Leto as the Joker.
Right? He's like, no, it was good.
Good.
But see, and Jared Leto came out on like some talk shows too, of like, oh, the cut that I saw was perfect. Like the cut I saw,
I'm sure it was
edgy. And I'm like, no, dude, you still had a grill, and you're still like a drug dealer guy. Like,
I remember watching the trailer when he was fucking zapping her. It looked like it might have been cool.
You're talking at the same time.
The trailer when the introduction was like he was fucking
with laying all the knives.
Yeah, it looked like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, there was a gangster fucking Joker. Let's not act like there wasn't a slick back.
There was.
Gangster Joker. There was. Okay. And it kind of leads into the Three Joker storyline. What I think. Yeah. Of like, there's the Joker that is the mob boss, there's the Joker that's the psycho, and there's the Joker that's the fucking like loose cannon, you know.
Yes.
And so like, you can make an argument that he does fit in it, but it's just, I don't know, man. Like some of the things that he, like the opening scene when I forgot what rapper was in it that he killed right out the gate.
Common.
What does he tell him? He's all, oh, do you want to be with Harley? He's all, you're a big hunka. Like,
yes.
That whole interaction, I'm like,
that was really weird.
What are we doing? Like, this is
weird.
This is not the Joker. Like, and I understood like when you're like, oh, he has a grill because he's been beaten up by Batman so many times that they needed to fucking put his teeth together. So the explanations were cool.
It just
like the fully tatted and all. Yeah. It says damaged. Get it? Because he's damaged. He's like
brain damaged, guys.
You're laying it real thick.
Like emo. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
They thought
I would have liked to see the world when he has the long hair and they're all in the desert. I would have liked to see that world, but
that dramatic ass speech he was giving. I was like, I said, look at him trying to redeem himself. Look at him. He was like, I can show you guys. I can act. Here we go. And I was like,
and I'm sure we can't. I don't know. I was
like, that's cool. That's cool. I still don't want
He's a great character actor. He's not somebody you put a whole movie on as Morbius. My bad, bro. But that was bad.
Oh, I still have not seen it.
No, I took the chance.
I'll escape the Morbius curse.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Do you remember that part in Interview with the Vampire? The only cheesy part when he moves and it's like tick 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 tick. When he's tripping out on the fucking. Okay, anyway, the way he moved like that, I was like, oh no, this is not good.
You mean like the shadowy when he goes?
Yeah. You laugh at me, but know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Yep. You laugh at me, but you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yes. Yes. That was his movement in Morbius, and I was like, oh, this is not good. You see it? This is not good.
Oh gosh.
But I'm down to see fucking Jason Momoa as fucking Morbius. Not Morbius, sorry. Lobo.
That
should be dope.
Morbius.
Jason Momoa's big ass.
Because I could believe that with the cigar and the fucking and the fucking attitude. That's definitely fucking Lobo.
That's probably more in tune to his actual person of what he is like in real life. He's such like a wild like party dude. Like that just seems like that. Oh, dude, we would have so much fun with that character. That'd be great.
I know. Oh, that'd be great. I'd be down.
What do we have next on the docket, Most?
Suicide Squad anime. You heard it, folks. Premieres
You wanted to
next
say that
year.
it exists or
Yep.
it will exist?
Don't know why it does, but apparently somebody wants this thing.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah.
Well, the thing I shared earlier, that I can go back inside. Like that was such a cute scene. We're here to save you. That was such a fucking scene.
I could go back inside.
Oh, that was cute.
So cute. Nobody's ever cared about her. It was like, oh my god, you guys care. That was so cute.
She really thought it was every man for themselves. Poor thing. But yeah, Suicide Squad's getting an anime, gang.
Yeah,
Look at
Suicide Squad Isekai is what they're calling it.
What's that? Batman Ninja? Like,
oh,
Batman Ninja was dog shit, dude. I hated it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if we need this.
Batman Ninja. I was just like,
is that the Joker? That's their Joker? Okay, I'm not gonna talk shit because I don't. Okay.
You ready for this Harley to be?
I was out in Batman Beyond with the Jokers. I was kind of out. Even though that was my introduction to it. Oh, the Crow?
No, he looks kind of cool.
Dope.
Nah,
that's like fucking Death Note. You better be fucking dope.
Yeah, I'm like, he looks kind of cool right there.
Yeah, I'm kind of down.
I know we kind of segued away from the David Ayer Suicide Squad, but I want to touch back on it here in a second. I did, despite me not liking him anymore because of what he did to Chris Rock, I very much enjoyed Will Smith's performance as Deadshot. I was very entertained.
Absolutely.
Like, it bummed. I mean, don't get me wrong. I thought Idris Elba was a good replacement as
he's a different character.
It is a different character.
But you know what he was there for, yeah.
But you know what he's exactly.
What's
you know
Bloodsport?
Bloodsport, yeah.
I will say this. Once Will Smith did that and people hated him for like 2 days and then Jada didn't have his back, immediately she was Maleficent. Like we forgot. Oh yeah, well he slapped her. But I mean he slapped him. But once that happened, we were like, oh, the sympathy went towards him. Because you were like, like I did all this for you, and then it was like, well, I didn't tell him to do it. It was like, yeah, you kind of did, but all right, we'll move on. You know what I mean? Because he was laughing at the fucking joke with everybody, and then she wasn't, and then it was like, oh,
I got to do something.
Clearly,
yeah.
But damn, the internet fucking killed her, so we're good. I'm not going to add on to that. Once the last picture of Tupac and they showed her head, and I was like, internet, you win.
Jada, she get ate up every week. It's just crazy. It's a
It's giving them ammunition, though.
It's crazy the way it's
you
like.
Want to interview me again when I fucked my son's friend? Like, why, dude? Keep that in the family. Not literally, but like, just
wait a minute.
You remember when people had shame? That was a real thing.
Bring back shame.
Be ashamed of your actions. That's
bring back shame, honey. Because
it's like I need to be accepted for me. Like, dude.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Why is no one talking about Jackie Chan saying jacket on, jacket off? No one's talking about that. Wax on, wax off, jacket on, jacket off.
Good night, everybody.
I mean, I hear what you're saying.
I mean, sir.
No, we
Why is no one talking about jacket off, jacket on?
They're just smiling like, hey, we got a new movie coming out. And like, no, you got to not fucking make that. No.
Jacket on.
You're dealing with children. Jacket off. Come on, kids.
Come on, sir. Ay caramba.
Yeah,
Ay caramba. Now who's 90s?
Me-ish. We've only got one topic left, gang.
All right, what we got?
Good, because you're yawning a lot.
I was, but not because I'm tired. Well, I guess I'm tired as a result of my actions.
Yeah, she is. Liar.
As a result of my actions.
You look off screen. Mama, relax.
She's all looking at Excalibur, like all, and the lighter.
We've got a movie review up on the docket. Godzilla -1.
This is in theaters right now?
Yes, it is. And it's subtitled, y'all. Subtitles. Classic.
All right. Fuck, I don't even know who I'm going to see this with.
Who's seen it? Oh, yeah. Go, Louise. What'd you think? What'd you think?
I don't think it was a absolute masterpiece the way people are pitching it as.
Wait, I'm sorry. Is this canon? Is this canon from Kong? And no, it's not.
No,
okay.
Separate universe.
It is his own thing. But he's essentially it's a retelling of the first film.
What?
So it's like a soft reboot with like.
Damn, that was a heavy
Oh,
one.
come on!
He is offended.
Did it not work? I was looking forward to because once he grouped up with Kong, I thought. Sorry, once he grouped up with Kong, I thought it was going to be like, all right, I always have your back, but you know, like we're going to deal with.
That's still happening. That's still happening.
That's still happening. That's a separate movie.
This was made by Toho, the company, the Japanese company that created him.
Okay.
And so the idea behind
the spikes are dope.
Yeah, dude, like the idea behind them is like they really made it like a horror film. Like
horror?
Dickhead.
He's a piece of shit. Like so the idea behind it is -1 is what the Japanese people refer to the day after they were bombed. After Hiroshima was bombed in World War II. Because they call it -1 because it didn't just send them back to zero. It destroyed their civilization so much it took them -1 is the idea. So the idea of Godzilla -1, it's like they just got bombed. They lost the war, but
people are tired.
Everyone is fucking done. The soldiers are all dead, and it's just these like families, old people, and then Godzilla hits. Like,
and
so he's the bad guy.
And he's just fucking stuff up for no reason. Nobody found him.
There is no explanation to any of it. It's like, why is he going towards Tokyo?
He just walks up. Fuck everybody over there.
I'm gonna fuck your shit. Look at that face, dude. Like they made him terrifying. Like
terrifying.
There's
does his shit light up before he's gonna do fire?
Yes, in a different way.
No.
When he's swimming after the little boat and he peeks, like they shoot at him and he peeks his little head out like that. I'm like, fuck that, dude.
When he turns his eye to the side, like, do you think these bullets hurt?
Oh, dude. I was like, no, sir.
Now I want to know if they take him out like the Matthew Broderick one, or if it's like he just like, oh, you guys are cool, deuces.
What did the Matthew Broderick? They blew that one up, right?
No, remember his spikes get caught in the bridge, and then he just
chokes.
You don't remember that? No, that's how they stop him.
Oh, I purged it out of my head, dude.
Fuck I totally forgot that. He just choked.
And then it was like Jurassic Park with all his eggs.
Yes.
Or her eggs.
I remember that part.
No, they use legit science.
She's pregnant, like his worms.
They use legit science to attack him in this one. Once bullets and bombs don't work, they start like thinking to themselves.
No, I think they just unloaded on it.
They start lighting his
spikes got caught. And I would think it was just an iguana, right? Like,
oh, that's true. It was just so with that's what I wanted to bring up with this one. The part that was the most like one of the most interesting parts, bit of a spoiler, is that he starts off one size, and then something happens, and then suddenly he's that thing we just showed you. So initially, when you're introduced to him, he just looks like a big T-Rex.
Yeah,
like he shows up and he's just like a big T. And I was like.
I was bummed out when I saw it. I was like, that's fucking Godzilla right there. Like, fuck this. Like,
you can kill that. That's regular. And then next thing,
regular.
They see him later, and then the guy's like, "Is that what you saw?" He's like, "He wasn't that big."
Oh no, that's not what we saw.
Yeah, dude. Like, it's such a good story. One of my buddies, he was saying that like somebody watched it and they were hating on the film. They're like, the atomic blasts aren't realistic. And my buddy responds, he's like, realism is what you were looking for in a movie about a giant radioactive lizard? Like, because they make the atomic blasts like atomic bombs. So wherever the blast goes, in recent years, the blast is like a beam. It's not really like an explosion. It's like a fire beam that destroys anything in its
Okay.
path. Here, it like shoots, and then wherever it lands, it's like a detonation, and you see like the
The
fucking
mushroom
mushroom cloud.
cloud. Yeah.
So, but because of the bomb, that's what gives him like the fire, the fucking electricity,
They don't
the
explain
like
it.
all the powers.
He doesn't do
So
fire and
you
electricity.
are watching this through the perspective of the civilians. So
Yeah.
we don't know what his
Oh, fucking
motivation
Cloverfield.
is. Very
Yeah.
much. You don't know his
Cloverfield.
motivation. You
Yep.
don't know why he got bigger. It's
Yep.
just a
Yeah.
bunch of scientists that are like, how do we fucking kill it? And they
Yep.
have a couple theories, and you're along for the ride every time they try to fucking do it. And you're, as much as I love my boy Zilla, like I was cheering for the people. I'm like,
Right?
kill
Like
that
this
motherfucker.
guy.
You
He
know,
was
and you think they survive, and then you think they did it, and then
yeah.
they didn't do it. It's like fuck, but at the same time, fucking cool. Like, you know, it's like, so it was like,
That's what's genius though is you could tell us the same story from 3 different perspectives,
yeah,
and I guess I'm kind of Kong in that, but and it's a different story, but that's fucking beautiful. Like I said, oh, it's the Cloverfield, like, and that's
Mhm.
the way they didn't even show Cloverfield to the end,
Yeah.
and you still don't really know what he looks like because I haven't seen Cloverfield Lane or whatever the fuck that is, but
it has nothing to do with it. It's
Nothing at all.
okay, so then I'm good. But
It's John Goodman
other
is
than
the
the
bad guy.
stomping part, because it was all about a love story.
Same
But
universe, different monster.
yeah. So, but that's crazy. That's cool.
So like
Like
It's
I'm
that's
down.
what I very much like about this movie is that most Godzilla films, with an exception of Godzilla 1, which I
Mhm.
appreciated, the one with Aaron Taylor Johnson, I actually
Mhm.
enjoyed seeing
Got
him
it.
on screen leading up to Godzilla, even though Godzilla had very little. He
Oh my
cameoed in his own fucking
gosh, he
film.
just trudged along for 2 hours.
Is that
I
Bryan
know we've
Cranston?
talked about this, huh?
Yeah. That's Bryan Cranston?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I
Yeah.
love that. Where
Yeah.
you send us back to the Stone Age, like when that whole speech gave me chills. My dick was
Yeah.
hard. Like it was a great time. But so usually I don't care about the human actors. I just care about Godzilla. This film did a wonderful job.
As much as he talks about his dick, he did mention the hatchet wound.
We did
So
say
he's
hatchet
fair
wound.
across the board.
Equal parts.
They actually made you care about the humans.
This time you really, really
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
you're conflicted because you bought the ticket because you
Yeah.
want to see Godzilla. But then you
Yeah.
start watching this film and you start to
Those poor people.
empathize
They're,
with the main
they're
guy
so tired.
very much. You empathize with him, and then
Mm-hmm.
he then starts helping out this family, and so then you
Redemption
empathize with
arc.
them as a group.
Yep.
And so when Godzilla starts to crash their fucking city, you're like, "Fuck you, Godzilla! I'm going for the
Yeah.
people." Like,
Not my little Japanese
Even the-
family. No.
why?
Even
You
the
my
old
Japanese
school
family
ones,
love.
no offense, please don't fucking cancel me.
Canceled.
But they would say Godzilla, and then that person got stomped. Right? Like you didn't care. Like it was like, what's the story? I'm gonna fight Mothra. I'm gonna fight whatever. But
Right.
he's taking out fucking cities. You know what I mean? Or even Kong versus Godzilla, like they're taking out buildings that people are in.
And
From
we're
the
just
perspective
like,
of
we can't
the-
see their
if-
faces. We don't care.
yeah, from the
Exactly.
perspective of the people, you're like, this is the worst thing ever. Yeah.
Bro, yeah, smash
Dude,
it.
and Godzilla's such a dick. Like, there's a scene where a fucking train is going through, and he's walking, sees the train, bites it,
Oh,
chucks it, and
no,
keeps walking. Like, you're not even eating for nourishment. You're just being a dick,
That's
dude.
bad.
this fucking
That's
stuff up.
He was
Yep.
just such a dick.
Can we
Such a-
just say, like, I don't think I saw him eat a person. I
No,
think I saw him.
that's what I'm saying. There
fucking
was no
throw.
nourishment. Like, I was waiting for an explanation.
There
Like,
was no reason
he's-
for what he was doing.
like maybe the electrical fields bothered him or something.
Nothing.
He got nothing, dude. Like,
Okay,
Oh,
so
he
then
was
what's the?
dick.
Why is this a good movie? What's the
He
plot
was just
line?
like, y'all
what,
up there smiling? Oh, hell no.
What made it a good
everything
movie
you've
was,
said is a negative. So
No,
what's the?
No,
no, we're calling him a dick. Like,
no, he
No,
was a
no,
good
I'm saying-
villain. He was
But
a
I'm
good
saying,
He was a good villain.
but
This
how
is
is it a
like-
good? How is it a good movie? Is
A
it all
good-
handled in one movie?
yes, it's
Okay.
a beginning, middle, end.
Got it.
Now, the reason it's good is because you're conflicted, because you're sort of cheering for Godzilla, but you're also sort of cheering for the humans. So whatever is on screen, you're cheering for what's on screen.
Will there be a part 2 to this?
More than likely. Yes.
I could see that. I could see it happening. I could also see them ending it right where they did and leaving it ambiguous.
Also
but
true.
The way they set it up, there could be a sequel. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's like they really set it to see like how this will go. Like because before this one, I don't know if it was right before it, but a movie before this one was Shin Godzilla, and that one they made it very like terrifying. That was their goal. I didn't see that one, but in watching this one, I feel this one got so much more of a buzz. Like it had 100% Rotten Tomatoes for the longest time. So I feel like
people clapped in the theater I was at.
Dude, same. People kept cheering. Like it was still this energy of like, it's good, man. It's fucking.
Go to the theater worthy.
Huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah.
Go to the theater worthy. Okay.
Oh yeah. And they have it in
Probably
IMAX.
even more so because in a theater, I there's something about watching a subtitled movie, and I know subtitles not for everybody, but when you're in a movie theater and you get the explosion, the sound, the energy, it just really brings that to life, and you can just it's a good time in the movies. Very good time in the movies.
Okay, the difference too is when you're in the movie theater, you have to pay attention.
You do.
Go to get popcorn, go to get a fucking meal.
Yeah. There's no pause. There's no hold on. Yep.
Honestly, that's the big thing about going to the movies that I like. Because when I'm not, like, I'll take out my phone. Like,
and zone out real quick.
Oh, it's easy. It's too easy. I'm playing my fucking mobile games or whatever bullshit.
The whole time. In Matchington Mansion. Just
but in a theater, it's fuck, I have to pee. How much? Okay, we're on the it's a decision you have to fucking make as opposed to pause, go do every fucking thing you need to do.
What is good about this movie is that if you do get up to go pee and you come back, you're not going to be lost because it's it's a linear story, but you know where it's going. You'll be like, I want to join the military. The next scene, he's on the train to get to the military base. I'm now at the military base. Like, so like you can piece it together. Like it's not like fucking Inception where you're just like, why are they in space? Like, you know, it's like you're not gonna get
what the fuck did I
miss? Did you guys read that Gwyneth Paltrow didn't even watch Endgame because she was out of Marvel movies prior to that?
No.
Yeah.
I hope that's not true.
She filmed it. She just didn't want to. She just was out prior to.
I hope that's not
true. Okay.
Let's hope.
She said she didn't watch Endgame because she was out.
She also has a candle that smells like her puss. So let's not.
Well, I mean,
allegedly.
No, it's on her website. What are you talking about?
I mean, what is? How'd they get her vagina smell? Is what I want.
I mean, I think she
just
squeezed her
specifically her.
Squeezed her juices and was like, "Here you go,
$1,000, motherfucker."
Okay, you get some and you get some.
We did just talk about a fucking show that like $4 million people are willing to sell each other out. We know a lot of people that will sell each other out for $300, let alone that.
Damn.
$300 and you have a vagina smell? I could see it.
$300 and some vagina juice, please.
Fuck, that's what Seven's gonna clip, huh? Damn it. I heard it. I heard it. Once I said it, I was like, oh, he's gonna clip that. Got it.
Definitely. And you deserve it.
I know. Then again, Luis is hard during every Godzilla movie, so we're good.
How could you not be though?
I was trying to find
during Twitch streams.
I was trying to find her candle that smells like her vagina, but it's just a bunch of parodies.
I don't think they sell it anymore, friend. FDA probably came in real quick.
Like no, because K-Rock made fun of it with Kevin and Bean. Fuck you for firing them.
Yeah. Kevin and Bean.
Kevin, like fucking K-Rock is not the same, dude. Fucking dumb.
I used to love listening to them. Those were the days.
It's so generic now that it's like it's not even fun. Like
I don't
Kevin and Bean were so awesome.
We don't get that station up here.
Not autistic. What's the word I'm looking for?
Asperger's.
Bean was
Asperger's.
That's just
Asperger's. So, and then the other guy with charisma, and then the way that they worked together was fucking beautiful, man. Like somebody that's so dedicated to like ideas and information, and then you had the funny one that's like, oh man, Kevin and Bean were fucking amazing. You fucked up, K-Rock.
Whoa, before we go,
yep.
I have two people that I told them at the cons that I would shout out their work.
Ooh.
Oh, by the way, can I ask you a question? Because you got Comix cards. Did you? Yeah,
I gave them out. Not all of them, but I gave some out.
No. That's all good. That's all anything I wanted to add.
So first up, I'm shouting out Terry Huddleston Art, who
back up, Terry.
This is as soon as he saw me, I got
reverse
Expo. As soon as he saw me, he's like, I got a beautiful for you. And it was this.
Fuck yeah, that's so dope.
Right? So shout out to Terry Huddleston Art. That's his Instagram. Terry Huddleston Art.
Put it in reverse, Terry.
He has amazing stuff, y'all. Amazing stuff. And he's got a couple pieces that it took him like 7 years to finish. So yeah.
Does he have a Instagram or something?
I said it 3 times. I said it 3 times.
Okay. Were you this angry when you did it, or? Okay.
I said it 3 times. I was very.
I didn't recognize you because you weren't yawning. Go on.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go to the next. The next guy that I'm shouting out is this one. Who I don't know his Instagram, but it's Mike Bohem. Mike Bohem, and he signed the comic for me, and it's called Dope Cat Comics.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard of that before. Dope Cat, I've heard about that before.
I got to meet this guy. His work's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, maybe that's the one on the left is the one I saw. Yeah.
Yes.
Very cool. Yeah.
Check him out. He's on Instagram too. Mike Bohem, Dope Cat Comics. I told them I'd shout out their work. Very cool stuff. That's it for me.
Well, guys, with that is the end of our episode. Thank you for those of you that tuned in and checked us out. Any last comments of the group before we say good night or good day?
No, I think we're good.
Good evening.
We did like 27 tangents, so we're good.
Right.
And still got done in a reasonable time. Look at this. Hour and 27 minutes.
I know. We did all right.
I'm sorry. The yawner was saying something. Go ahead, Luis.
We are still Comix. We are everywhere. 25-pound kitty.
Look at that chunk.
We are everywhere, and we love you all. Thank you for all of your support. We can't do this without you. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all the things. Do all the things. Comment. We will showcase on the next episode. And thank you very much.
Also, to the people that don't know, in a month or two, we're going to be doing stand-up comedy.
That's very true. Come at your own risk.
Come at your own risk, indeed.
That's how I end every date. Come at your own risk.
That's usually how I come in the first place. Boom, boom.
Oh, that's how we should end. I'm going to end.
Good night.